This is a track torch that I built out of scrap a few years ago for one very specific job at last minute's notice. I get a lot of questions about it, so I figured I'd make another video showing some of the details of it so that it could be reproduced if anyone was interested. So this is what I used for the torch holding device. It's pretty simplistic. The main base of it, or the main body of it, is two pieces of angle iron with a piece of flat stock welded in between them at a 45-degree angle offset from each other so that I can clamp anything that'll fit the diameter into that notch in there. You can see it's just random hardware welded in there. It really doesn't matter what size, just as long as it'll accommodate your torch and or plasma cutter. Once you can hold it in place and you have it on the carriage, you have to worry about the ride height of the tip. And the way that I accommodated for ride height was I took these old pieces of bearing out of an old motor and I welded nuts and threaded rod onto them so I can adjust either the pitch or the overall height. The carriage in and of itself is just held on by gravity, and I have these offset clamps so I can clamp this down to anything I need. The reason that I made this 12 inch by 12 inches is so that there's not much ability for it to rack or tip. It increases the stability of it. You get the idea. It's not exactly rocket science when it comes to some of these things. The one thing that I would recommend doing with the angle iron that it rides upon, I would grind the top of it off so there's not a sharp edge riding in there. It'll allow the other angle iron to sit on top of it and kind of nest into place. Otherwise, it's really a very simple design. Here's a short video of me running it with my plasma cutter. I've got the piece clamped and tied to a rope so that I can control the drop on it as it falls off there at the end.